Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Yay! Clap your thing. You have your little clapper this morning? This will wake everyone up this morning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So glad to see all you guys here. You know how the weather looks outside. I've been hosting I did it 2 years ago, not last year. I remember it was really rainy that day too. So I think there's something in the air for this event. But such a great day to be here. So good to see some familiar faces, some new faces, but this is such a great program. Again, my name is Petrania Poonswan. Do you guys, who gets up before 4 a.m. in this room? I know business owners get up early. I see some hands in the room here. I am a morning reporter and fill-in anchor at times. Let me turn off my phone. For Cairo 7. Anybody a Cairo 7 fan? Yeah? I see my table up front here, so they have to clap for me. But so I'm a morning reporter in the morning for Cairo 7. I also anchor part of the show, too, right now. And we are, of course, big fan of the community. But, of course, a big part of our community are all our small businesses, and that's why I love hosting an event like this where I get to see kind of the core of the community. And this is throughout King County, not just Seattle, so that's what's make this even better. And when I hosted I remember 2 years ago, last year, actually, I want to call out Dow on this, because I know it's his team and his vision to put on this great event, but I have to call him out because I think you promised through Rob Munoz told me last year that we might do a Saturday brunch with mimosa instead of I don't know, Dow. There may be mimosa. Next year, okay, next year. All right, but still, his team just does great work. 9 years in a row now that they have been doing this, honoring small businesses throughout King County. And this year, I understand we have hundreds of people who applied, 28 finalists, and we're going to be announcing the winner in just a short time here. Many categories, but you can see right behind me here that we're going to honor. And it's just, you know, as a reporter, I'm now in Seattle. I've been here for the past 3.5 years working for Cairo 7, but I started in a small town in California. My first anchor job was in Redding, California, small town. And that's when I got to know how small businesses play such a big part, because that's all we have. And you guys are just amazing. And take people in the community and just give back in so many great ways. And I know the sacrifices you put in and day out to make your work and hopefully make a profit and do well and support you and your family. So just a round of applause for all of you in the room. I have such great respect for everyone here. And, of course, all the big sponsors, the big companies who are in the room supporting you guys as well are great. So, first of all, I want to bring up Dow Constantine, the King County executive. You've been working hard on this for so many years. So come on up, and we'll give you a round of applause.
Well, thank you so much, Petrania. I'm thrilled to be back here this morning. It's great to have morning reporters and anchors, because they're the only people who can actually be on at this time of day. So thank you so much for agreeing to be our MC this year. We once did have an MC who was not a morning reporter or anchor, and he showed up just the last 5 minutes or so of the program he got here. So not making that mistake again. Thank you all for being here this morning for the 9th annual King County Executive Small Business Awards. It's after 9 years, it's been a tradition for me to complain about the time of day. I know all small business owners know the burden of having to be up before the roosters and get out there and work all day to make that small business go. As a young attorney, I helped a lot of entrepreneurs with sometimes daunting paperwork and labors required to set up their small business. I remember these things about these motivated people, some of whom, amazingly, 30 years later, are still in business and doing very well. They were all eager to share their vision, their inspiration, their products, their talents with the public. They're all concerned about the challenges that come with running a small business, the workload, the long hours, the challenge of finding and retaining good staff, and of establishing a loyal customer base. But most of all, they were determined to give it their best shot, to take a plan and a dream and to see it through to fruition. Well, for those reasons and so many more, I'm pleased to have established this program to honor all of you. All of you have taken the initiative to create and build businesses that serve our King County communities. I first would like to welcome the elected officials who are in attendance. For those of you I missed, please let one of our staff know, and so we can mention you later in the program. But first of all, our host city from the city of Bellevue, Council Member Janice Zahn. Janice, where are you? There you are. Thank you so much. From the city of Auburn, Council Member John Holman. John, where are you? There you are. Thank you for being here. And our strong partner, the mayor of the city of Auburn, Nancy Backus. Thank you for being here. I think I also saw former state representative and a very strong colleague, Marcy Maxwell, was here earlier. Is Marcy still here? There you are. There you are. Thank you so much for being here. And anyone else, please just let our staff know, and we'll make sure that you're mentioned during the program. Next, I want to thank our sponsors for making this event possible. It is a remarkable list of sponsors. Would the representatives of the following organizations please stand and accept our gratitude? Microsoft, Key Bank, Cairo 7, the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, the Workforce Development Council of Seattle-King County, Amazon Business, the Greater Seattle Business Association, GSBA, and of course, King County. That's you guys. And my special thanks to the U.S. Department of Commerce Minority Business Development Agency for joining all of these seasoned veterans for the first time this year. And thank you all very much for making this event possible once again. It is really gratifying to see so many of our businesses and business organizations rally around honoring small business. And finally, I want to thank the all-time record 72 chamber, city, and small business organization partners who promoted this event and submitted nominations, as well as the many judges who donated their time to review and score those nominations. That is my way of saying, I didn't pick the winners here. It was picked by judges. So now you're going to get to see who you can be thankful to or cross with. Will all of our partners and judges please stand and accept our thanks? Now, while King County has several companies, a couple of which I've mentioned, with global name recognition, the vast majority of our businesses employ 50 or fewer workers. That 50 employee threshold is what we use to determine eligibility for these awards. King County is the largest labor market in the state, and our more than 70,000 small businesses provide job opportunities in all 39 of our cities and the unincorporated area, which is home to 250,000 more people. Small businesses spur innovation, they make our region's economy resilient, and today's event is about recognizing the small business owners and operators who took on a rewarding and challenging and, yes, often exhausting task of starting a business, of serving customers and serving communities, and possibly, hopefully along the way, turning a profit. Thanks to our award winners who helped get the word out, we received 154 nominations from 23 cities across these 7 award categories. Each category has 4 finalists, and the judges selected our 28 finalists, 7 times 4, using the following criteria: merit within each award category, innovative business model, workforce development efforts, customer service approach, and community involvement. This year we have a brewery and a distillery. We have a feed store and a goat-based brush clearing operation. Our finalists are spread geographically across the county. This year, an amazing 16 finalists are based in Seattle. 4 are from Auburn. Thank you, Auburn. And 8 are from other cities and locations, including Bellevue, Des Moines, Falls City, Issaquah, Kent, Redmond, Federal Way, and Vashon Island. Hint, that's where the goats come in. King County's support for small businesses goes well beyond hosting this annual event. Our small business program provides incentives and requirements for participation in the award of county contracts. I'm proud to report that 6 of our finalists are certified King County small contractors and suppliers, and I'd like to recognize King County's partners in the small contractors and suppliers program, the Port of Seattle, the Sound Transit, and Seattle Colleges, and they're all with us here this morning. Through our partnership, a company need only register once to get certified to do business with any of those agencies, to get contracts with any of those agencies. We're trying to make it more efficient, less burdensome for you to be able to get government contracts. Now, in just a moment, we will announce the winners within each category, but before I do, I want to take a moment to recognize all of our talented finalists. So if you are one of the 28 finalists for the award today, will you please stand and accept our thanks and congratulations. I want to recognize one more person, and that's Sandy Hanks, along with her team from our Business Development Office. She's worked so hard to make this event happen year in and year out. Where is Sandy? Where has she gone? There she is. Thank you so much, Sandy. Now, everybody who just stood up, I want you to listen, because this is a problem at the end of every one of these programs. At the conclusion of the program, please come up here. We're going to clear this furniture off the stage, and we're going to get our class photo, okay? Our photographer will be available for pictures with individual companies and elected officials and anyone else you want. I am very grateful for all of you turning out this morning, for everyone who did so much work to get us here today. And now back to you, Petrania.
I like your anchor voice there, Dow. Yeah, I like it. All right, so let's get right to the program. We're going to start with our first award today. It is the Rural Small Business of the Year Award. But first, before we get there, I wanted to remind everyone we have an evaluation form that will be actually sent to you electronically to see how the program is doing, how I did, how Dow did, how this whole program went. If you can be sure to check for that in your email. Also, Dow talked about the picture coming up. And also, the winner, we have a video that's already created that you can be watching on the screen there. So, but the winner, when the video is playing, we do want the winner to come up on stage, and then we're going to take a picture right after. So that's kind of how this works. But again, the Rural Small Business of the Year Award. The rural economy is an important link to the urban area and provides opportunities for residents to both live and work in the rural area. The King County Strategic Plan supports rural economic development that maintains the character of the rural area. Therefore, this award recognizes the rural small business that has achieved excellence in one of the traditional rural industry clusters. And to present this year's award, a Rural Business of the Year Award is Louise Chernin, President and CEO of the Greater Seattle Business Association. Louise?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, that's pretty good for at this hour. I do want to thank Dow Constantine for sponsoring this and recognizing small businesses. I know the county, out of many, many jurisdictions around the country, is the most committed to supplier diversity. And I have always appreciated Dow recognizes LGBTQ certified firms as well as women, minority, veterans, and really everybody in King County makes an effort to spread those dollars. And other jurisdictions need to follow your example. And also thank you to Sandy Hanks. So I'm with GSBA. We're the LGBTQ, Washington State's LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce. We're the one of the oldest LGBTQ chambers in the United States. We are the largest one in North America. We think we are the largest in the world, but we don't like to be too arrogant about that. And we work with small business, and we have business empowerment workshops, and we have a tourism initiative to encourage LGBTQ and progressive folks to come to Washington State and spend their money. King County has supported tourism initiatives as well, which I'm really grateful for. And the heart of GSBA is our scholarship fund. So we give out over $500,000 a year to LGBTQ and allied students, especially those who have no family support. 72% are students of color, and 32% are trans students, and they can go anywhere in the state, they can go anywhere in the world, but they're all from the state of Washington. So we're really proud of that. We are the chamber that is about equality, equity, diversity, and inclusion. And I believe that's some of what these awards are celebrating today. They're celebrating not just being successful in business, but how are you part of your community? How do you give back? How do you ensure the economic vitality of a region? And that's to make sure everyone has a seat at the table and everyone has an opportunity for revenue and to make a living and to contribute to our great community. So this year's finalists, and I've never done Rural Small Business of the Year, so I'm kind of excited. Blackfish Spirits Distillery. Already I'm excited. So every day at Blackfish Spirits Distillery is Community Day, whether it is customers participating in research and product development, sourcing our products from businesses in the community, or supporting local nonprofits in various ways. Community is at their core. Blackfish Spirits Distillery is a family-owned and operated business. The company makes all of its flavors, we'll have to try them, in small batches. One of its original creations is a rhubarb liqueur sourced from Mosby Farms, another local business, to create the product. And the company also makes chocolate liqueur that is a collaboration with Gazanko Chocolate, yet another small business located in Auburn, Washington. I think a Saturday mimosa or maybe Blackfish Spirits breakfast would be great. Next is Rent a Ruminant LLC. Rent a Ruminant LLC has been in business since 2004. This company has become the premier goat rental business in the Seattle-King County area. I had to read that twice when I first saw it. Okay, I'm talking about goats this morning. And goat rental is an eco-friendly form of vegetation management. Goats eat a variety of invasive species of plants, and they sterilize the seed during the digestive process. They can travel easily or safely. In addition, goats can eat an enormous amount of plant mass, which reduces waste, and they fertilize in the process. The goats also have a positive impact on communities as they bring people together to watch and enjoy their goat antics. I love one in my yard, I think. Next is Steel Wheel Farm. Steel Wheel Farm is a small, first-generation farm with a vision to operate a diversified farm that improves the nutrient quality and the way in which food is grown, harvested, distributed, and consumed. Steel Wheel Farm grows seasonal farm-fresh vegetables, fruits, and proteins that are naturally raised. Their products are delivered directly to restaurants, farmers markets, and other customers. Steel Wheel Farm also raises chickens and turkeys on its pasture. The farm is certified natural grown. This means that the farm does not use synthetic chemicals, pesticides, or any other harmful elements to grow their produce. And the fourth is the Grange. Located in Issaquah, Washington, the Grange is a local business that brings community together with excellent product, classes, and celebrations throughout the year. The Grange operates in a unique position, serving the traditional farmer-rancher and the growing urban farmer population. The Grange was founded after the Civil War in 1867 and is the oldest American agricultural advocacy group with a national scope. The Grange continues to this day to press for the causes of farmers, including issues of free trade and farm policy. Okay, and are you all ready? And the winner is, we need a drum roll. Thank you. Steel Wheel Farm.
Steel Wheel Farm is a small first-generation farm located in Falls City, Washington. Steel Wheel Farm grows only seasonal, farm-fresh fruits, vegetables, and proteins that are raised naturally. Steel Wheel Farm delivers its produce directly to its customers who are part of the Community Service Agricultural Program. Steel Wheel Farm's CSA program supports more than 20 farmers living and working in the Snoqualmie Valley. In addition to building a sustainable economic model for the farming community, Steel Wheel Farm also delivers its customers fresh, nutritious, and wholesome local produce to the greater Seattle area. Steel Wheel Farm has 5 acres of mixed fruits and vegetables. The farm's produce is certified natural grown. This means that the farm does not use synthetic chemicals, pesticides, or any other harmful elements to grow its products. Steel Wheel Farm offers a large diversity of produce that grows seasonally in the Puget Sound region. Each season, the farm trains 3 to 4 interns, equipping each with a wide range of farm skills, ranging from greenhouse production, field crop planting, weeding and harvesting, to building and repairing farm infrastructure. While farming requires all staff to do different and sometimes tedious jobs in all kinds of weather, it is important to remember that no matter how simple, tedious, or insignificant a task may appear, everything that you do is important to the overall success of the farm.
Congratulations. All right, moving right along to our next award, which is the Exporting Small Business of the Year Award. So let's talk a little bit about this. Economies grow through trade by exporting their products and services globally. This brings income, which allows wages to rise and the tax base for critical public infrastructure and services to grow. This award recognizes the small business that has achieved significant international sales through existing and or new international markets. And to help present this year's Exporting Small Business of the Year Award is Jimmy Ng, Vice President and Senior Business Banking Relationship Manager for KeyBank. Jimmy?
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. First of all, again, a huge thank you to Dow Constantine and his team. I think we can all agree that anytime there's an advocate or an event that can bring together just some fantastic business owners in our area is something worth to celebrate, so thank you. Also, Sandy, Ms. Hanks, there you are, girl. Again, KeyBank and I are proud to be sponsors of this event. I just want to let you know how big of a check do I need to write next year to turn this breakfast event into an awards luncheon. So think about it. No, but you often hear that small businesses are the backbone of the economy, and we at KeyBank truly believe that. For us, small business is big business and plays a critical part of our portfolio. Here in King County, we're seeing positive trends that are fueling growth, whether it's more people relocating for jobs, startups, rising number of baby boomers actively looking to sell their businesses and transition to retirement. As one of the top SBA lenders in Washington State, we've seen firsthand how these programs empower small business owners to launch, grow, expand, and evolve their businesses. That being said, I am honored to talk about Exporting Small Business of the Year finalists. This year's finalists are Breed Production. Breed Production is a family-owned business located in Kent. The company's founder and lead engineer, Andreas Breed, has worked in the manufacturing and engineering environment for nearly 50 years. Since emigrating from South Africa in 1995, Andreas has designed and manufactured production machinery, products, and tooling throughout the Northwest. Breed Production Tooling created their new Amazon web store to export their products as a third-party seller, and has built an astounding relationship with numerous major companies in the Northwest and around the world. Next up, Impact Bioenergy Inc. Impact Bioenergy encourages all of us to take ownership of our environmental footprint. This company is connecting ideas of bioenergy to job creation, zero waste, energy conservation, renewable energy production, carbon sequestration, hope I got that right, always a big word in here, and urban agriculture. Impact Bioenergy is a leader in scaling bioenergy systems and converting and marketing commercially valuable byproducts from organic waste materials. The company's systems can store locally made renewable energy to address emergency preparedness and disaster resiliency. In the event of an earthquake, or volcanic eruption, or tsunami, its systems can generate heat, hot water, electricity, and light, all powered from organic waste. Next up, JC Logistics. JC Logistics is a family-owned and operated business with over 30 years of experience in the logistics industry. JC Logistics specializes in helping small to medium-sized businesses manage their imports and exports. JC Logistics handles all commodity pre-classifications, which eliminate the customer's resources for this labor-intensive process. JC Logistics is a member of the Trade Development Alliance of Greater Seattle, Women Business Owners, Hong Kong Association of Washington, Seattle Chinese Times, World Trade Center Tacoma, Bellevue Chamber of Commerce, and the Association of Women in International Trade. And our last finalist, McDonald Meat Company. Founded in 1933, McDonald Meat Company is a full-service exporter to Asia and Mexico. The company offers a full range of meat products, including certified Angus beef, USDA prime beef, poultry, pork, seafood indigenous to our Great Pacific Northwest, and Colorado lamb. I'm getting hungry again. In 1984, McDonald Meat Company entered the international marketplace, exporting meat products to Far Eastern Pacific Rim countries. Since then, the company has expanded its meat exports to include foreign ports in countries such as Russia and the Republic of Georgia. And those are our 4 finalists, and the winner is... All right. Stuck in the envelope. All right. Impact Bioenergy, come on down.
Impact Bioenergy was founded in 2013 in Seattle with the goal of constructing and delivering the best bioconversion technologies and services available, and to empower communities by making renewable energy and soil products locally through organic materials recycling. The company manufactures its equipment in the Pacific Northwest and considers simplicity, local equipment sourcing, and local empowerment to be the foundation of its success. Impact Bioenergy's distributed bioenergy solutions reduce energy and disposal costs by generating energy from adjacent organic waste streams. Their prefabricated bioenergy units are uniquely engineered and sized to allow organizations and communities to practice on-site bioenergy food waste diversion, substantially reducing multiple costs and generating a faster ROI than wind or solar. Impact Bioenergy develops and manufactures bioenergy products that allow communities and commercial food waste generators to lessen their environmental footprint and conserve local soil resources while also reducing their waste disposal and energy costs. Their systems can process 960 to 35,000 pounds per week of waste materials. Their systems can also store locally made renewable energy, which addresses emergency preparedness and disaster resiliency. In the event of an earthquake, volcanic eruption, or tsunami, their systems can generate heat, hot water, electricity, and light, all powered by organic waste. Impact Bioenergy's promise is to design with economics, environment, and society in mind.
Congratulations once again to Impact Bioenergy. I also want to recognize the other finalists in this category: Breed Production, JC Logistics, and McDonald Meat Company. Please stand up and get a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. All right, let's move on to our next category, which is Workforce Development Small Business of the Year Award. As we all know, a skilled workforce is vital to the growth of business and our economy. This award recognizes the small business with outstanding practices in hiring, retaining, and developing the skills of its workers. And to present this year's Workforce Development Small Business of the Year Award, we have Kristen Fox, who's the Board Chair, Workforce Development Council of Seattle and King County.
Good morning. That's lovely for this time of day. Thank you, especially with the stormy weather outside. So I'm Kristen Fox, and I'm also grateful for Dow and King County for sponsoring this event for our community, because it's incredibly inspiring to hear the stories of the small businesses that have been nominated today. And I wanted to take a moment just to congratulate all the nominees for the awards today, because it's a pretty incredible experience in what you provide to our community. So thank you for that. Industries today that are being represented today hit the innovation and the values that are so critical for King County and for Seattle. The values that are highlighted are vital to the success of our community. It's focusing on people of color and women in leadership, protecting our planet and our climate, international trade, and ensuring that our workforce can progress through career ladders. And that's all incredibly exciting, important work. And so everyone should be very proud of what they're doing for our community today. So I am Kristen Fox. I am the Chief Human Resources Officer for Swedish, and in that capacity, I'm responsible for ensuring that the 13,000 caregivers that come to work every day to serve our patients in our communities have an incredible experience and are able to practice their joy of practice to care for our patients. And we've been doing so for over 100 years, and that makes me incredibly proud. But I'm here today actually in a really important special capacity, and that's as the chair of the Workforce Development Council for Seattle King County. And I'm incredibly proud to have that opportunity to represent the Workforce Development Council, both within my chair responsibilities and for today. The Workforce Development Council of Seattle King County is a nonprofit workforce grant-making organization dedicated to increasing equity and prosperity in our community by developing, supporting, and investing in holistic, demand-driven training, education, and employment programs. We do a lot to help people get jobs, but last year we also helped over 1,200 businesses in their strategies for workforce as well. Our team provides a suite of services to business, including recruitment assistance, hiring events, work training resources, layoff aversion and assistance, labor market data and forecasts, and tax incentive assistance. It's vital for us to maintain those strong relationships with local businesses, especially our small businesses. So if you would like to have more information about that, please feel free to reach out to me and I can give you more details. So with that, let's go over the nominees for the Workforce Development Small Business. This year's finalists are Ballard Sheet Metal Works. Ballard Sheet Metal Works has been a family-owned business and metal fabricator since 1907. The company provides highly specialized workmanship for one-of-a-kind applications. Ballard Sheet Metal Works is also a Local 66 sheet metal union shop that hires apprenticeships and trains them to exceed in metal fabrication and welding in their shop and on their agricultural projects. The company has fifth-generation family members working in this business and sheet metal union members whose employment with Ballard Sheet Metal Works spans more than 20 years. Our next nominee is Bob Oats Plumbing. Bob Oats Plumbing is a friendly professional service provider located in Seattle, Washington. The company provides opportunities for young people that have chosen to pursue a skilled trade instead of college. In addition to apprentice training in the plumbing and sewer repair trade, Bob Oats Plumbing provides instruction in related skills such as customer service, machine operation and repair, landscape restoration, and other employable skills. Many of the company's employees have gone on to open their own businesses and provide job opportunities to others. So for those who weren't hungry before, our next nominee is Mooney Icy Tunes. Sharon Cressetto started Mooney Icy Tunes in her home in 2008 at the height of the recession. Her youngest daughter, nicknamed Mooney, had lost her job, and Sharon wanted to help her provide her an entrepreneurial income earning opportunity. Sharon found an old right-hand drive postal Jeep and outfitted it with freezers and ice cream, and Mooney Icy Tunes was born. Today, Mooney Icy Tunes hires 5 to 10 college students every spring. These students are seeking to earn money during the summer for the following year's tuition and expenses. Employees learn the value of good work ethic, and by working independently, build the self-confidence that is so important to their success. And finally, for those of you who are stressed out by the morning commute, we have Stillwater Massage. Holly Jackson, the owner and lead practitioner of Stillwater Massage, is a former instructor of Brennecke School of Massage and is a tenured faculty member at Renton Technical College. She has taught students in hospitals and outpatient facilities across the region. Stillwater Massage was born from a need to make comfortable, high-quality treatment massage accessible to everyone. Because the owner and lead practitioner have a masterful healing background and sought-after practice, she only recruits new associates who approach clients with the same level of service and expertise. Stillwater Massage offers on-site continuing education to massage therapists and apprenticeships to learn new techniques. And the winner is Husky Marching Band. Mooney IC Tunes.
Mooney Icy Tunes Ice Cream Catering is located in Redmond, Washington. Established in 2008, Mooney Icy Tunes has been catering premium, pre-packaged novelty Blue Bunny ice cream to the corporate and private sector and several property management and construction companies in the Pacific Northwest. The company has a history of providing high-quality ice cream to its customers and good-paying employment opportunities to young people. As a seasonal business, Mooney Icy Tunes typically hires 5 to 10 employees every spring. Employees are usually college students seeking to earn money during the summer for the following school year's tuition and expenses. After a few weeks of training, employees work independently to achieve the company's customer service goals and compensation above market hourly wages and gratuities for every event worked. Several employees have covered all of their following year's school expenses by working a few short summer months at Mooney Icy Tunes. The company is also a member of the International Association of Ice Cream Distributors and Vendors. This trade association provides recognition and scholarships for employees in the novelty ice cream business. Mooney Icy Tunes employees have received the IAICDV Employee of the Year Award and scholarships totaling thousands of dollars. Along with excellent compensation, Mooney Icy Tunes also provides an employment experience that is both enjoyable and educational for its employees.
Congratulations once again to Mooney Icy Tunes, the winner of this category. But I would also like to all the finalists to actually stand up because we do have something for you as well. So stand up so our crew can go over and see you. Join me in congratulating our finalists, Ballard Metalworks, Bob Oats Plumbing, and Stillwater Massage. So please stand up. Thank you so much. All right, our next category, and we're running on time, which is great, Minority-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. So the U.S. Census Bureau survey of business owners showed that King County's percentage of minority-owned businesses was over 13%. And given the significant ownership percentage, this award recognizes the minority-owned business that has attained outstanding business achievement and also exemplifies the significant contributions made by minority-owned businesses in King County. And to help present this award today, we have Linda Womack, Director for the Minority Business Development Agency, Tacoma Business Center. Linda?
Good morning, everyone in King County. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. The MBDA is the only federal agency solely dedicated to the growth and global competitiveness of minority business enterprises. The MBDA Tacoma Business Center is part of a network of 44 centers across the country, funded by the U.S. Department of Commerce and operated by the City of Tacoma. And that was made possible through the competitive bid process in 2016. And since 2016, I'm very proud and humbled to say that our center has facilitated MBEs to obtain $54 million in contracts and secure $20 million in financing opportunities and bonding so they can deliver on their projects. Thank you. According to a recent study by the U.S. Department of Commerce and the Census, by 2024, the nation's prosperity will rely even more on minorities, the fastest growing segment of the population. Entrepreneurship is a sure pathway to wealth creation and a thriving economy. If MBEs were to obtain entrepreneurial parity, the U.S. economy would realize 13 more million jobs. Now, I want to leave you with the impact of MBEs along with the 4 firms that will be mentioned. Since 2007, even with the economic recession, there are 8 million more minority-owned firms. That's a 38% increase, generating $1.3 trillion in annual revenue and receipts. So with that, I am pleased to present this year's Minority Small Business Award, and the finalists are Daramola. Daramola Inc. is an environmental development company that works with government and private entities, construction companies, nonprofit organizations, and private landowners to design, plan, implement environmental development projects. This company has adopted bioengineering methods to construct fragile ecosystems such as shorelines, creek restoration, wetland mitigation, and environmental remediation. Daramola takes pride in creating landscapes that bring beauty, serenity, and purity to our air and environment. Next, Drag and Drop Creative. Drag and Drop Creative is a small independent design studio located in Seattle's historic International District. Drag and Drop Creative's owners work with their clients to develop sophisticated and sustainable design solutions, helping support the community in a central focus on the firm's owners. The creators form API Food Fight Club, a network and organizing coalition of young, progressive, Asian and Pacific American organizers, activists, nonprofit workers, and leaders seeking to build change to the community through art, history, business, and social justice, using food as a common ground to build connections. Next, Plan LED. Plan LED collaborates with world-class electronics manufacturers to develop and research applied lighting products. Converging the research findings with the most advanced technology, Plan LED has been able to introduce groundbreaking lighting technologies that have advanced the quality of life in a variety of lighting environments. Plan LED dedicates a percentage of its lighting projects to the relighting of underserved areas and work with local businesses to create scholarship programs for K through 12 and higher ed to make a meaningful impact on our communities. And finally, Salus Architecture. Salus Architecture is the only Puget Sound architectural firm exclusively dedicated to healthcare design. The company is built on trust, collaboration, and teamwork. Salus Architecture believes that these qualities provide a solid foundation for the management of its projects. The company offers tremendous growth and training opportunities, as well as small business. Salus Architecture affords its employees with accountability for their projects than they might otherwise receive in a larger firm. The employees are encouraged to step up, take more responsibility in their roles, and seize every opportunity for growth. Okay. And the winner is, one more time. So, Plan LED.
PlanLed is a growing business located in Federal Way, Washington, that focuses on human-centered, biologically effective lighting. Professional athletes, scientists, and even astronauts have discovered the superior visual acuity that LED lighting provides. The human eyes, body, and mood respond when LED lighting brings the color temperatures of natural daylight to the workplace. Science and technology have converged to maximize the biological benefits of proper lighting. PlanLED's story is about changing the paradigm of lighting. PlanLED has worked intimately with reputable academic institutions and neuroscientists to understand lighting's impact on human physiology. Combining this knowledge with manufacturers of products that conceptually understand human-centric lighting and applying this into the products that PlanLED sells has been a tremendous journey fueled by the company's passion to make this happen. PlanLED's CEO, John Huang, understands that lighting can be an overlooked science. But with a growing number of partnerships, PlanLED is working to create safe, efficient, and healthier spaces, while also giving back to local communities at the same time, through the SHINE program that has a focus on community philanthropy and scholarships. PlanLED dedicates a percentage of all lighting projects to the relighting of underserved areas, creating scholarship programs for K-12 and higher education to be able to make a meaningful impact on communities.
All right, congratulations. And please, our other finalists in this category, Daramola Inc., Drag and Drop Creative, and Salus Architecture, please stand up. We do have something for you guys as well, so make yourself known here in this room. Thank you. All right, moving on to our Women-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. And this award recognizes the women-owned business that has attained outstanding business achievement and exemplifies the significant contributions made by women-owned businesses right here in King County, who make up 29%, which is pretty amazing. Now, presenting this year's Women-Owned Small Business of the Year Award, we want to invite John Sho, Director of Pacific Northwest, U.S. State and Local Government of Microsoft Corporation, onto the stage.
On behalf of Microsoft, I'm honored to present this year's Women-Owned Small Business Year Award. First, I'd like to take a moment to thank every one of our small business owners who are in the room today. The passion you bring to work, to your staff, and to your customers creates tremendous economic value. In particular, our women and minority-owned businesses help create opportunities in our region. Microsoft believes in the power of supplier diversity programs. Our own program creates opportunities for people to succeed in using our products, our workplace, and among our suppliers. Encourages the use of minorities, women's, disabled, LGBTQ, and veteran-owned businesses to which we purchase goods and services from. In addition to the goal of purchasing from diverse-owned businesses, our program also provides sponsorship, mentorship, training, development to women-owned businesses, including partnerships and board memberships with many industry-leading advocate groups. Microsoft's Supplier Diversity Program has been a recipient of multiple diversity awards, including the Top Corporation for Women-Owned Businesses, presented by the Women's Business Enterprise National Council, WBENC. Microsoft's commitment to supplier diversity is grounded in the vision that diverse-owned businesses play an integral role in Microsoft's success by helping create differential advantages that contribute to the economic growth in the communities we serve. In fiscal year 2019, Microsoft spent $1.2 billion with 770 women-owned businesses, representing 42% of our overall diversity spend. And with that, I'm pleased to present this year's Women's-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. Drum roll, please. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, I feel bad. Okay. This year's finalist is Anthro Tech. Anthro Tech is a women-owned firm in technology industry. 80% of the workforce is comprised of women with many leadership positions. Its team members speak 12 different languages. Anthro Tech helps its clients understand their customers through research and design of products that are usable, useful, and accessible. Anthro Tech practices use plain talk to avoid jargon, technical languages, and strives to increase the use of all persons. This approach that its clients' programs and services are accessible and inclusive for all. Next is Project Corp. Founder and CEO of Project Corp, Shelley Gaddy, is a practiced, able entrepreneur and perceptive relationship builder who's modeling the way for other small and women-owned businesses. Clients value the unobtrusive way in which Shelley and her team work to tackle their complex technology and planning challenges. Project Corp clients include Nike, Nordstrom, REI, Starbucks, Alaska Airlines, Boeing, Washington State, and King County, to name a few. Shelley Galley learned early how to compete successfully from her father, who was a sports coach. Her father taught her how to relate well to people watching him coach and inspire players to deliver their best every time. Next, Rail Hopping Brewing Company. Rail Hopping Brewing Company has grown from a small homegrown brewery operating in the owner's 200 square foot garage to a 2,000 square foot facility in Auburn, Washington. This strong area roots and focus on the community, Christy Newman, the owner, opened Rail Hop Brewing Company in downtown Auburn with a desire to strengthen and revitalize the struggling downtown small business growth. Rail Hopping Brewing Company received a bronze medal at the Washington State Beer Festival for one of its handcrafted beers, helping to place Auburn on the map as a craft brewery. And our final finalist, Susan Green Cleaning. Susan's Green Cleaning is a locally owned, operated, environmentally friendly cleaning service. This company uses all natural, non-toxic, effective ingredients. They are known for no known carcinogens, human or aquatic toxins, and no known reproductive toxins. All products are formulated for reduced environmental impact. In addition, the company provides 1 hour of paid time off for every 40 hours worked, a 401k plan, and $1,000 cash for each employee who achieves their 2-year anniversary mark. Susan Green's Clean provides health insurance for all its employees and a company vehicle for use to and from their homes. The company also pays 100% of their gas bill. And the winner is Project Corp. Project Corp.
Project Corp is a Seattle-based company that is helping its clients to solve their toughest business challenges by exceeding the bounds of traditional consulting methods. Project Corp is a woman-owned business that has attained outstanding business achievement and exemplifies the significant contributions made by women-owned businesses in King County. Founder and CEO of Project Corp, Shelley Gady, is a practiced, able entrepreneur, perceptive relationship builder, and advocate who is modeling the way for other small and women-owned businesses. Project Corp helps its clients to devise workable strategies and a course of action to improve performance, deliver maximum value, and keep their business on the path towards success. Their team works side by side with your teams to get the work done and turn your vision into reality. Each of Project Corp's senior staff members has experience in multiple industries and levels. Project Corp uses its base of expertise and knowledge to think beyond traditional best practices by working skillfully to develop the next best practice for its clients. Project Corp has a focus on developing creative and efficient solutions for every client. Project Corp has a record of 100% success on projects of all sizes, which scales from multi-billion-dollar program deliveries and corporate restructures to small, focused efforts. Project Corp gives back to the community in a variety of ways, including serving on nonprofit boards, and has given generously to many nonprofits, such as the Alzheimer's Association, to the Greater Seattle Business Association, to Westside Baby, and others.
All right, congratulations. And all the other finalists, please stand up in this category. Anthro Tech, Rail Hop and Brewing Company, and Susan's Green Cleaning. All All right, 2 more to go, guys, this morning. We want to get to our second to last Green and Sustainable Small Business of the Year Award. King County is a hotbed of innovation in the field of sustainability and has a rich history of environmental stewardship. So this award recognizes the small business that has achieved excellence in the creation and implementation of sustainable business practices. And to help us present this award is Ann Rung, Director of Government for Amazon Business.
Good morning. I'm actually not Ann Rung. She couldn't be here this morning. I'm Shireen, but happy to be here on behalf of Amazon. I will keep my intro short. How many of you are Amazon customers? Raise your hand. Thank you. And are there any Amazon business sellers in the room? Okay, tough crowd. Amazon Business is pleased to present this year's Green Sustainable Small Business of the Year Award. This year's finalists are Forest Concepts Llc. Forest Concepts is a small bioenergy, feedstocks, and environmental restoration research and development company. The company is working to make the world a better place through sound science and disciplined design. Since 1998, Forest Concepts Llc has focused on solving critical issues affecting the environment and energy self-sufficiency. Forest Concepts Llc invents solutions to big deal problems in bioenergy and the environment. The company's products include erosion control material, biomass balers, biomass feedstocks, and rotary shear comminution machinery. Sorry, missed that. Next is Barrow Inc. Barrow has a mission to move forward as leaders in green solutions by maintaining and growing value with superior customer service. Barrow is a leading heating, ventilation, and air conditioning manufacturer's representative firm. Barrow uses ingenuity and creativity as a means of outperforming the competition. The company is solution-oriented towards customer and business problems. A goal is to provide exemplary service to its customers, maintain a quality work environment for its employees, and to continue to take great pride in giving back to communities here in King County. Next is Sustainable Business Consulting. At Sustainable Business Consulting, sustainability is integrated into their thoughts, actions, and daily lives. Sustainability is not only core to its mission and services, but extends to making sure that its team members are walking the talk themselves. Sustainable Business Consulting offers a generous benefits program that includes subsidized public transportation options, paid sustainability events, recreation passes, personal carbon offsetting, rewards for alternative commuting, match donations, quarterly company volunteering events, and a stipend for sustainability home upgrades. Last is SBW Consulting Inc. SBW Consulting is a small consulting engineering firm that employs 16 people in its main office in Bellevue. In July 2019, SBW celebrated its anniversary of 25 years in business. Since its inception, SBW has provided energy and water use efficiency consulting to commercial and industrial facilities, utilities, research organizations, and governmental organizations. SBW Consulting envisions a world that uses resources wisely. When SBW's Bellevue location was chosen 24 years ago, the location was selected in part because there was, and still is, a Metro King County bus stop at the building. For years, several SBW employees are dedicated bicycle riders, bus riders, or a combination of the two. And the winner is, drumroll please, Sustainable Business Consulting.
Sustainable Business Consulting, also known as SBC, is not your typical sustainability consultant. SBC uses a customized approach to develop unique, value-driven solutions to solve a client's challenges and to expand what is possible. SBC helps its clients to develop their North Star and SMART goals to achieve sustainability goals in both the short and long term. Sustainable Business Consulting has been supporting local businesses, governments, and nonprofits on their sustainability programs for 12 years. The company has worked with 152 clients in 41 industries through Sbc's consulting services and pro bono services, delivering expert advice and strategy on key environmental and social business aspects. Sbc Sustainability Services include corporate social responsibility assessments and carbon footprinting, reporting, strategy and implementation, and stakeholder engagement. In the last year, Sbc has played a key role in the Port of Seattle's decision to commit to carbon neutrality and has helped the Seattle Sounders become the first professional sports team to commit to carbon neutrality, setting the tone for our other sports organizations to follow. In addition, Sbc also advises businesses on sustainable practices to improve or reduce their environmental and social impacts. Sbc has authored 3 books that contain advice on sustainable business tactics and has written several blogs about the climate crisis and how to use sustainability to talk to the other side.
Congratulations once again, and all the finalists as well. If you can please stand for Concepts Llc, SBW Consulting Inc., and Johnson Barrow Inc. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, finally, we made it to the last one. It's almost 9. We made it before 9 o'clock, so that's good. All right, Small Business of the Year Award. As you know, the challenges of running a small business are infinite and often daunting, but the collective contributions of small businesses are vital to our economy. So on behalf of all small business throughout the county, this award is given to the small business that best exemplifies the tenacity and audacity to successfully operate a small business, no small task. And presenting this year's Small Business of the Year Award is King County Executive himself, Dow Constantine.
Well, thanks again, and thank you to everyone who has been part of this year's Small Business Awards. This year's finalists for Small Business of the Year are Intelligent Partnerships. Intelligent Partnerships, yes, where are you? Yes. You can tell where the applause are coming from in the room. That's where they are. They've experienced explosive growth over the past 4 years, transitioning from a single employee to over a dozen full-timers. Employees are empowered through ongoing professional development and educational support and are encouraged to pursue training and certifications. The company's work is recognized nationally as setting trends in the public procurement environment, transforming the way local contractors, apprenticeship utilization, and labor have created wins for communities all over the country. As a foundational practice, Intelligent Partnerships practices what it preaches by ensuring its team reflects the diversity of the communities it serves. Luminomics. Luminomics is a natural lighting company that maximizes natural light and reduces reliance on electric lights for its customers. At Luminomics, the employees understand that quality, controllable light is vital to creating work or living spaces with minimal environmental impact and maximum health benefits. With a stated mission to maximize the use of natural light in the built environment and to reduce reliance on electric light when natural light is available, Luminomics is working to create green and living buildings for future generations. Notkin Mechanical Engineers. Notkin Mechanical Engineers has been in Seattle since 1951 and has a diverse staff of 39 employees that include mechanical and plumbing engineers, designers, CAD technicians, and administrative professionals. Notkin Mechanical Engineers has provided consulting engineering services totaling greater than $1 billion for construction projects that have directly benefited the Puget Sound region. Their clients include Evergreen Health, Port of Seattle, University of Washington, Swedish Hospital, the U.S. Navy, and others who help King County thrive and grow. Square Peg Development. Square Peg Development is living out its mission to transform communities by building quality spaces. It's grown from a small company that constructed a few homes annually to a high-capacity, high-quality builder that is also an advocate for affordable housing. 2 organizations have launched from the success of Square Peg. Pallet Shelter, a manufacturing company building transitional shelters for homeless and disaster relief, and Weld Seattle, a nonprofit organization that provides transitional housing and employment opportunities for people returning home from prison. And, where's my envelope? Well, I can tell you who the winner is because I wrote it in my notes. And the winner is Intelligent Partnerships. Oh, they're still over.
Intelligent Partnerships is Seattle-based and helping businesses, government, and labor work together to leverage diversity and inclusion policies and programs. Intelligent Partnerships has received national recognition as best in class, setting trends in the public procurement environment that has transformed the way local contractors, apprenticeship utilization, and organized labor create wins for communities all over the country. The company has experienced explosive growth in the past 4 years, transitioning from a single employee to more than a dozen full-time local staff. In designing and influencing the policies used by local governments, construction purchasers, and leading businesses, Intelligent Partnerships has generated the ability and support for thousands of new entrants into the construction industry through direct job placement and access. A team-based delivery model ensures clients receive a full-service view through custom solutions created by the staff. Employee growth is encouraged through ongoing professional development, certification, and broader educational support. At its foundation, Intelligent Partnerships practices what it preaches by ensuring its team includes an array of talent, perspectives, and cultures. This leads to real, practical approaches developed with the balanced insights of a diverse workforce and reflecting the values and experience of the community. Intelligent Partnerships emphasizes a modeled approach to community service and engagement. Senior leadership serves on the board of national nonprofits, and the company regularly supports scholarships that focus on career access, advancement for women, and veterans' causes.
All right, that's our last award. Please join us in congratulations the finalists as well, Luminomics, Notkin Mechanical Engineers, and Square Peg Development. Congratulations to all of you, and that is the end of our show. Just want a quick reminder that we want all the winners and finalists up on stage after the show. We have a photographer to take your pictures, so don't leave. Also want to thank our sponsors, our award partners, King County, and of course the executive for starting this program, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much for coming today, and we'll see you next year.